Hi, Claire Taylor here from Raspberry Flamingo. This is just a little short video to talk to you about website copy. You're obviously interested in us writing your website copy for you, and so I just thought I'd do a little introduction on what's important, how it works, etc., to give you a bit more information. First of all, the first step in us being able to write successful website copy for you that's going to attract your ideal customer, target market, whatever marketing term you want to use, is that we understand your business. So we need to understand you, about your business, how it was formed, how long you've been going, your journey so far, and really importantly actually, where you want to take the business. We need to know all about your target market. So who is it that you really want to work for? When you look at your customers that you've had in the past, who have been the dream customers that have paid you on time, that you've made good money from, that have wanted the services that you prefer to supply or the goods that you sell. We then need to talk about your actual website structure. So what sort of pages are you going to have on there? And to do that, we need to talk about your customer journey. So, for example, how do customers contact you? How do they get to your website? Once they're on your website, what do you want them to do to turn them into a successful customer, a paying customer? Okay. We then, and I must just say there actually, I appreciate if you've already been to your web designer, your site structure may be already laid out, and that's absolutely fine. You can just provide us with the pages and the site map that they've given to you. There's no issue with that at all. We then need to look at every single page individually, and we need to think about what that page's purpose is. Okay, so it aims to attract the right customer, but what information do you want to get to that customer? Okay, and then once they've read the information on the page, what do you want them to do next? The call to action. That's vital on every single page. So every page must have a purpose and it must have a call to action. We then need to know lots of information on the product or service that each page is going to talk about. So I need to understand it because I need to put myself in the head of your target customer and think, if I were buying that service or that product, what would I want to know? What would I want that website to tell me? What would make me feel that this company is the expert in their field, or that their products are the best in the price range that I can afford in the field? So I need to know about your products and services. What happens then is we progress that little bit further and I start writing. So I will write a couple of draft pages for you and send them to you for feedback. I do that because it doesn't matter whether you're having 5 pages or 50 pages. We need to get the style right, the style of writing. I can quite easily identify the style of writing that's going to attract your target customer once I understand who they are, but you have to feel comfortable that I am reflecting your business and your business's personality correctly to those customers. So honest feedback is really, really important early on. Once I know that the style's right, I will continue to create pages. If there are lots and lots of pages for your website, I may send them to you in batches so that I'm not sending you a whole bunch of pages to review all at once. But if it's a smallish website, you know, the average is 5 to 7 pages. If that's your website, then I'll probably send you the remaining 3 or 4 altogether. Depending on who you're working with as a web designer, etc., I can then send your copy straight to the web designer or to you for you to send to them, whichever way you want to work it and they want to work it. I have a very close relationship with lots of web designers. We work together on site maps and things like that. And the final thing to say is that we fully SEO your copy. So Google want keywords on every page. They want them placing strategically and they want them repeating a certain number of times within that text. The number of times that they're repeated depends on the length of the text, so it's really important that I understand that, and I'm fully trained on that, so there's no issues at all. Some web designers will give you your keywords, others won't. So if they haven't, I can work with you on those. Basically, what you're thinking with keywords is what search would somebody put in if they were looking for your product or service on that page, so that it makes it slightly unique to the rest of your website. Every page must be unique, but we can talk about that later. So that's just a real whiz sort of overview of how it works with us. We work in many different ways with all our clients. Some people provide us with links to information, some people provide us with written information, some people provide me with voice notes, and others we just sit and talk by telephone for a long time and go through everything. So we work for you, whatever the best way for you is. Same with your web designer. I can have lots to do with them or nothing to do with them. It depends who they are and how they work, and your relationship with them as well. So hopefully that's answered quite a few questions. I'm sure you'll have more. Please just let me know what they are, but I hope you found that useful. Thank you.